Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to Cherokee's channel. Y'all know what it is. You see the stove. It's another cook with me Sunday meal. So what I am cooking today is I'm going to be making some party wings. Some fried party wings. And I'm going to be making some homemade macaroni and cheese. Homemade. And I'm going to be steaming some broccoli. And this is what we're going to have, me and my daughter. And if my cousin come over, she's welcome to have some too. And I'll see you guys when I turn this camera back on. Yeah, look at that meat. It's seasoned real good too. Yeah. Okay, sis. I'm over here now steaming my broccoli, which I have right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I have my noodles for my macaroni and cheese. Getting all happy, getting all bubbly and happy over here. And what you don't want to do, sis, is cook your noodles all the way, because they're going to cook in the oven. Okay? Once you put everything, mix everything together, it'll cook in the oven. So what I am going to do is I'm going to show you guys everything that I put inside my macaroni and cheese over here where I live, in my household. Okay? Now, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you, Lord Jesus, for me waking up today to see another great day, another great Sunday, to even prepare this meal for my daughter before she go to work today. In the name of Jesus, because somebody did not wake up this morning. And my condolences goes out to that family. I always say that every Sunday. Your prayers. I always have a Sunday meal as well. I never go a day without cooking a Sunday meal. Now, I could go a couple of days during the week and not cooking. But Sunday, you're going to have that Sunday meal. Now, instead of me having broccoli, I was supposed to have greens. But I just switched it up and did the broccoli. That way I didn't have to make the cornbread. Because I was going to make some cornbread too. And I was like, no, let's just keep it with the fried chicken, party wings, homemade macaroni and cheese, and some steamed broccoli. So, on that note, when I get ready to mix this all up in a bowl, I'm going to be turning this camera back on. Drop a comment. What are you guys cooking for? What are you guys going to have for Sunday meal? Sunday dinner. Okay. Until I turn this camera back on. Okay, y'all. My noodles are authentic. They not fully cooked, but they cooked enough to where when I put them in the oven, it probably only have about, I like to leave my macaroni and cheese for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes. So anyway, what I do is, the reason why they are sitting in this pan right here, in this plate, is because I like to measure my noodles to make sure I have the perfect amount. And what I do is I take some out the pot and I place them in here. And then that way, when I get ready to mix everything, I know I have a perfect amount. And I didn't go over or use too much noodles. And my noodles are not overcooked. Because if you overcook your noodles, sis, your homemade macaroni and cheese is going to be gummy. Not so much as gummy. It's going to be like a mushy. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I did. I put everything in a bowl. And then, yes, everybody add what they want to add in there. So, the first thing I'm going to add is some sour cream in mine. I will be adding in my cream cheese. I just do a little bit, not too much, But the reason why I do this is because it keeps it, creamy. Plus, I have something else. So what I do is since my noodles is already warm, I just take a little bit, squeeze it like that, and drop it in. That's not too much, okay? And for my sour cream, make sure you stir it all up. Make sure it's all good and happy. You know, you want to keep the food happy. If you happy, the food happy, you happy. And I just take a little bit of that. And also put it in my noodles. Okay? And that's what I do with that. Now, before I get to mixing it, I'm going to go ahead and put in my garlic powder. Not too much. And my onion powder. And I'm going to mix it now. Oh, big sis, why you didn't put no seasoning in there? Your cheese, sis. Already. Let me say this again. Your cheese, sis, already has salt in it. Okay? Now, once I get this all happy and mixed together, you see how the steam is coming out the bowl? And once I get this all happy with the cream cheese and the sour cream, that's when I start adding in my cheese. All my cheeses I'm going to use. Which is, I'm going to start with, I'm using mozzarella. And I'm going to add in the rest of this cheddar jack, because you know it's just a little, so and then I'm going to top it off on the top with the, can you see it, with the sharp cheese. So let's go ahead and add the mild cheese first. Finish stirring this up a little. But once I put the milk in here, that'll translucent up, you know, a whole lot. So I ain't worried about that. And I like to add all the cheese in before I add my egg and my milk. Because somebody had asked me, sis, can you show us how to make homemade mac and cheese? I was like, sure, you know, no problem. And I do add butter in it. I'm just going to use all this. I'm going to stir it up a little bit before and this is what I use. Hope this video won't be long. So what I do is I just add a little bit, just like that, and start stirring in with the cheese. Okay. I forgot my egg is in the fridge. I'm going to get it out because I still need to put in my butter. I like to put in my butter inside and a little bit when I top it, the cheese on top. Okay, let's go ahead and put the rest of this in there. Let's go ahead and put some butter. Butter love. Homemade macaroni and cheese is the best. I say it is the best, honey. Yes. I know I'm going to be judged how much butter I put in there, honey. But you know what? You could go ahead and live that one time. Go ahead and clog yourself up one time. Sunday, it ain't It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt to call yourself up one time. So what I'm going to do now is add 1 egg. Just like that. Yes, ma'am. Continue stirring. Stir that egg in real good. Put a little bit more milk, just a little. Like that. I don't think I'm really going to show you how to fry the chicken. But I will be showing you a little bit because, like I said, I don't want the video too long because macaroni and cheese, honey, takes a minute to do. And you want to stir this really good and put make sure all your good cheeses is in there. Now, since I didn't put no sharp inside, I'm just going to take a handful and that's it. And then the rest will be topped on top. Yes, it's not good if it ain't got a lot of cheese in it. Because what is it? It's homemade macaroni cheese. Okay? So let's go ahead and pour this. Put that there. Into the pan that I am going to cook it in. And I do have my oven on 350. So let's go ahead and put that back right there. And let's go ahead and pour this in there. Ooh, yes, ma'am. Smell good, looking good already. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to see if y'all can see that in. My neighbor came outside, y'all. She hear me in here cooking. So what you want to do is you want to flatten it all out. Okay. Just like that. And what I do now is I top it off with my sharp. All on top. Don't be scared. It ain't nothing but a little cheese. That'll plug you up tomorrow. You be alright. You ain't gonna die. Because y'all know me already. I'm a rabbit. I love cheese. I'm a mouse. And my daughter, she like, oh, mama, can you please make some homemade mac and cheese? Yes, ma'am. I always cook what my daughters want to eat. I've always been like that. And so, now that I have did that, we got that on top. Okay? The next step I do is, honey, you got to make your macaroni and cheese look pretty. And I'm not talking about no parsley flakes, honey. Not today. What I do is put smoked paprika all on top of the cheese. Yes, ma'am. You want that pretty brown, crispy. Yes. Not too much, but just enough. And this is when I go in with my black pepper as well. You know, just a bit, tap, not too much. And the last thing I'm going to do, 2 things. Yes, I'm going to add a little bit more butter. Like I said, today is heart attack day. I mean, you know, hey, eat up what you want. I just layer just a thin. Just like that. Oh, that one fell on the floor. Gotta mop that up. And that's what I do. And then I just top it off with the rest of my milk. Because why? We don't want no dry mac and cheese over here. And that's what keeps your everything moist. And that's when you go ahead and you drop it in the oven. So I'll see you guys when I take it out. Okay, you guys, the chicken is frying. Getting all happy. Yeah, baby. Let me show you the broccoli. I still got to turn the broccoli on just a little bit more. And that's Mrs. Dash. That's not a lot of seasoning. You know, if you like Mrs. Dash, you could put as much as you want. Because why? It doesn't have salt. Yeah. So, that's that. And the mac and cheese is in the oven. Oh man, that chicken looking good, sis. Not quite ready to be turned. Okay, you guys, the macaroni cheese is all bubbly and happy. You see what I mean by that color, honey? I like to cook with color in my eyes. I don't know about y'all, but I do. So that's the mac and cheese. And we got to look at the chicken. Yes. Sunday dinner. It's the best. I say it's the best in Cherokee's house, honey. You best believe. I'ma always cook. Me and my daughter. Whoever want to come over and eat. A nice meal. Don't forget the green. I'll see you guys when I get ready to plate. Okay, you guys, I am back for this one last time. Well, until I plate. But look at that chicken. If you guys want to know how I got my chicken this color, I use this. It's called the unique seasoning. This is a unique seasoning way to color your food. I use this to get this. Oh, and it's very good and tasty too, sis. Yes, ma'am. So, let me go ahead and make my daughter plate so she can go ahead and relax for work tonight. And I'll see you guys when I plate. And until then. Okay, my food is plated. Here's my chicken. This is my plate. I just went on here and made my plate. And I'm going to let my daughter come over here and make her own plate. And she can put as much as she wants on hers. Because, sometimes, they don't eat a lot anyway. But this macaroni and cheese, honey, look at it. Oh, wow. Yummy. Yummy. Did I put that seasoning in my mac and cheese? No. You guys did not see me put that in my macaroni and cheese, okay? What you see me was I put the smoke paprika. Bon appetit over here, honey. So, drop a comment what you guys going to cook for your Sunday dinner today. I am about to turn me a movie on, turn my air on, and chow down, honey. This is lunch and dinner. Until I turn this camera back on, cook with me. Bon appetit, sis. You guys have a blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.